fact, looks like we're just on Twitch for this evening. There goes our Facebook. In fact, there goes our YouTube feed up, I believe. Get me to apologise about the issues that have arisen here tonight. Jeremy Capron, cut number 23, sits position 3 at the moment after qualifying. 16 drivers. In fact, 15, I believe, 195 car, the 95 of James Mullins, has retired from this event. 77, Robert Fletcher on track. Grant Riles, Daniel Powell in car number 32. So again, we are trying to get the Facebook feed working. Now we'll just continue moving on throughout the rest of the night. Try and get some other drivers on the racetrack. The winner from this event about 3 weeks ago in car number 33 is Evan C. Evan C in car 33 sits fourth, quick with a 12.882. He's 0.106 off the pace at the moment, and it's going to be his qualifying night done. So 13 cars have taken a lap time. So we'll be qualifying done and dusted. More than likely going to be 2 heats on the program for tonight. So Grant Riles is going back out onto the racetrack, although that is going to be qualifying over with, and Grant Riles is going to sit with the quick time this evening. He'll have the choice to go to the back of the field and try and make his way towards the front of the field for tonight's main event. If he can do that, he will pick up the Hustler Award, and he will be pocketing some extra cash. Of course, big thanks to Ken's Skins 3D Racing and Capron's Screen Printing as well. Turn that down just a little bit. Let's go into heat racing action. There will be 2 heats, in fact, on the program. Take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid. Now, with the inversion here tonight, starting on pole in car number 7, it's Hayden Cardwell. On his outside in car number 57, that's Ryan Diarty. Inside, second row out of position number 3 in the Capron screen printing car number 23, that is Jeremy Capron. On his outside, going quick time this evening, car number 16 of Grant Riles lines up out of position number 4. Position number 5 going to be car number 3 of Barrett Bishop. It's the 007, and I quote from Connor, the slower Parisi. It is James Parisi starting position number 6.
Since we have no admin.
And starting out of position 7 and making it the 7-car field with all the Harlemaniacs in the house. He joined us up in the booth last week. It is none other than the Keats Ken Racing Sim Team driver of David, hashtag David's Fault, David Harleman. Let's get set for green flag action here, live from the Limaland Motorsports Park, and we are green for the first of 2 heat races here this evening. Carball going to lead lap number 1 of 10. Capron looking down low into turn number 1 and 2. Diarty going to go side by side with the man that went quick time this evening. Grant Riles sits back there in position 4, but the battle is on for the race lead. Capron looking down low. Carball goes up top of the black and green number 7 machine. Capron down low in the white, black and grey number 23. Got yellow just on the left and right rear quarter panels of that car, as Carball going to continue to lead after lap number 3. Lap number 4 just about to be completed. Capron using the bottom side of the racetrack to his advantage, but Carball gets the run out of the exit of the turns and he drives back by the 23. So if Capron can just come up and take the line away, which he does going down the back straightaway into turn number 3, that forces Carball to go back down to the low side. But Jeremy Capron, your race leader, at the halfway stage of this race. 5 down, 5 to go. Capron leads Carball, Riles, Diarty, and to go back to Barrett Bishop, David Harleman, and then James Parisi in the 007 car. Oh, it's contact between Cardwell and cars going flying everywhere. And the big winner out of that one. Now Cardwell, realising that he was at fault on that one, he's pulled to the infield, and that's going to give the man that started position 7 the race lead. 2 laps to go for the Napa Auto Parts car number 49. He's only turned 372 laps today. He's down by a good 65% of those laps turned, but out of turn number 4, he'll be the first one to greet the white flag. Through turn number 1 and 2, David Harleman rolls down to the bottom side and up to the about mid-track down the back straight away. He's going to keep it locked down to the bottom through turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag is out. David Harleman gets the win. James Parisi going to come home second. Ryan Diarty in third. Fourth is going to be Grant Riles by 1/1000th of a second over Jeremy Capron. Hayden Cardwell and Barrett Bishop make up this 7-car field for heat race number 1. Heat number 2 rolling out onto the racetrack right now. We're just about to get onto the grid on the front stretch. We will take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid. So it certainly was David's fault for getting the win in heat race number 1, but heat number 2 lines up like this. Starting on pole in the number 257, it's going to be Blake Garrett. On his outside, the man has been a bridesmaid so many times throughout this entire series. In car number 22, it's Kevin Deadman. Inside row 2, out of position 3, he picked up the win here in a 60-lap green to checker main event about 3 weeks ago. It's car number 33 of Evan C. On his outside, out of position number 4, car number 14 of Shad Prescott. Lining up out of position number 5 in car number 32, Daniel Powell. Robert Fletcher, car number 77, will start position number 6 with Dylan Wilson in car number 80. Will start position number 7. Again, 7 cars, 10 laps of distance here in your main event. We'll have a warm-up session after this. And then, of course, we'll move into another 60-lap main event. Can they replicate and duplicate what they did here just a few weeks ago? Heat number 2 is green. Blake Garrett and Kevin Deadman side by side down the back straightaway for the first time Into corners number 3 and 4. Prescott got a bit of a horrible start. He's going to get shuffled back to position 5. And look at the 80 car of Dylan Wilson. Started 7th. He's up to position 4. And there is not a lot in it between your top 4, even top 5 drivers. Garrett, you're going to continue to lead by 3/4 of a car length over Kevin Dedman in that Dirty Grass Souls car number 22. Rides in second. Evan C in third. Flashbacks coming back from a couple of weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago, I think it was, 2 or 3 weeks ago, when Kevin Dedman was leading and Evan C ran him down and passed him in traffic. In lap traffic it was. They went 6 wide here at Limaland. So a lot of expectation for these boys to live up to here. And I think round number 5, maybe even round number 6, in fact, of the season. Blake Garrett going to continue to lead the field. Got a little tight once again, leaving the top side open for the 22 of Kevin Dedman. Garrett just struggling just a little bit right now. In the past lap and a half, he's certainly got some troubles in the 257 car. Surely fuel would not be an issue in such a short distance of 10 laps. So Kevin Dedman moves to the race lead. Evan C once again working right through the middle of turn number 3 and 4. Good little 3-car battle up front right now. Shad Prescott having to watch this battle unfold in front of him, sitting back there in 4th. Dylan Wilson's gone back to position number 5. But we keep our eyes fairly on your top 3. Again, Garrett just getting shuffled back now to position number 3. The 257 car led early on. But now back riding in that 3rd spot. White flag is out one final time in heat racing competition. Kevin Dedman looking to put the number 22 car on the front row through turns number 3 and out to turn number 4 in the Dirty Grass Souls. Number 22, Kevin Dedman wins from Evan C, Blake Garrett, Chad Prescott, Dylan Wilson, Robert Fletcher, and Daniel Powell. 3 seconds between 1st to 7th. Not a lot in it. Heat racing is complete. We have a 3-minute warm-up session, so we'll take a quick break here on Ultimate Dirt TV, of course. Live only on Facebook. We're not live on Facebook. I don't know why. Let's see if we can get that working, but I'm not sure why it would not be working. It says that Restream's okay. Again, we do apologise about the issues not showing up on Facebook. Oh, great, now they're working. Well, well, well. Ain't no time like the present. Again, we'll see if we can get this Facebook feed working properly. Seems to be working fine for the moment. Let us know in chat. So, again, we apologise about the delay. Facebook feed, they didn't miss much on the heat racing action. We did have it on the YouTube and Facebook, the YouTube and Twitch side of things anyway, but we are live on Facebook and just in time for the feature event. Now, tonight's fastest qualifier, Grant Riles, has taken the Hustler Award Challenge. If he can win from the back, he will pocket $70. So we're not too far away from tonight's main event. 10 seconds, in fact, to be exact. Again, we apologise for the delay in the Facebook feed going up, but we're finally there, we're finally ready. If you missed the first couple of heats, well, you can always go back and watch them on the YouTube and Twitch side of things. As here come the notifications. Brent Thomas, thank you very much for the like, appreciate it, welcome in. Here we go, 60 laps tonight for your ESR Red Eye League, the super late models around the Limaland Motorsports Park. Let's take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid and see how they line up in tonight's A main. Alright, starting on pole, he picked up the win here the last time the super late models in the ESR Red Eye League came to Limaland Motorsports in car number 33, Evan C. On his outside in the 007 car, James Parisi. Inside row number 2, the 22 car of Kevin Dedman starts position 3. At a position 4, car number 49, David Harleman. At a position 5, the 57 of Ryan Diatti. At a position 6 in the 257, Blake Garrett. Grant Riles is scheduled to line up in position 16. However, I can tell you, as I said earlier on, he's opting to go to the back of the bus and try and win this one and pocket an extra $70. He will start out of position 13. So Shad Prescott going to line up out of position number 8. That's going to move Jeremy Capron in the 23 car up to position 7. Hayden Carball in the 7 will line up at a position 9. Dylan Wilson in the 80 car will start position 10. At a position 11, the car 3 of Barrett Bishop. Alongside him in car number 77, Robert Fletcher. Then we go back to Daniel Powell alongside Grant Riles in the back row for this one. Let's see what these drivers can do around Limaland Motorsports Park. Yes, Trace, good luck to all the drivers. Evans C, green flag is out. Harleman, Parisi got a horrible start. Harleman went to go on the inside and really had to check up. And, well, that took the outside row out of contention here in the early goings of this one. Already the drivers go 3 wide through turn number 3 and 4, hustling and bustling for a spot on the racetrack. Lap number 1 is complete, and we still go 3 wide down the back straight away. Into corners number 3, Garrett getting into the side of Capron now. They both done well. Look at Dylan Wilson, high side hustling right now. Through turns number 1 and 2. The 7 car, Carball gets by Ryan Diatti. Now Carball trying to get by the 14 car of Shad Prescott into turn number 1 and 2. James Parisi in the 007 car holding on to a podium spot, but not for long, because here comes the 7 car of Hayden Carball. Forces the issue on the inside. There was a little contact, a 3 wide for a brief moment, as here comes the 14 car of Shad Prescott. Oh, Parisi into the back of Carball, and they stay green. Well done. And I just seen the battle on for the race lead. These two drivers, they were going at it in the first race that we had here, and well, no love lost right now. The 33 car of Evan C. He won it from Kevin Dedman. Can Dedman get redemption? Look at the left front just pick up. Not even touch the ground on the whole back straight away. The battle is on for the race lead. Evan C. going to continue to lead momentarily. Dedman fighting back up on the inside. Look at that left front just hike up in the air. In fact, let's get an onboard shot here of Kevin Dedman. Keep an eye on the left front. Watch this thing just pick up. Look at it right there. He is 3 wheeling and dealing through this whole racetrack. Up top, down low, no matter where you go. Kevin Dedman, the left front, is barely touching that ground. Down on the straightaways anyway. Look at it, still picking up. Where you look at Evan C's car, all 4 wheels squarely and firmly on the racetrack right now. Dedman on the bottom. We go back to 3rd, Shad Prescott. Dylan Wilson now up to position 4. 5th is going to be the 7 car of Hayden Carball. for the likes, thank you very much that are coming through. We'll get to those after if we can. We stay squarely focused on the battle for the race lead. Oh no, there goes Parisi. Parisi's around. He brings on the caution, and that's going to stop the consistent of the green flag laps here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. There's a little contact from behind, so we'll go on board with the 007 of James Parisi. A little contact there from the 32 car. That is Daniel Power. Again, we're going to go on board with Daniel Power. Of course, these onboard cameras brought to you by Black Diamond Motorsports. There was nothing in it between the pair. We go back to green flag action here live from the Limaland Motorsports Park. We watch Kevin Dedman and Evan C. once again going to go side by side, and nearly a three-wide battle for third, fourth and fifth. Dylan Wilson on the outside in the black, white and blue number 18. Shad Prescott in the white and black number 14. And then Hayden Cardwell in the black and green number 7. Capron as well, trying to throw his hat into the mix. Drivers nearly going, and there it is, 4 wide here at Limaland. Dedman and Cardwell contact down the back straightaway. Cardwell comes up, takes the line away from Prescott. They were 3 wide, move Dylan Wilson back to position, or up into position 2. Oh, big mistake there from Kevin Dedman. He gets shuffled back to position 6. Prescott and Jeremy Capron both got on by. Evan C, your race leader from Dylan Wilson. Hayden Cardwell in third, fourth. Prescott. Then we go back to Dedman and Capron fighting it out for 5th and 6th. 1/3 of the race distance complete. 20 in the books with 40 laps remaining. Top 3 run the top side of the racetrack. Capron put a slider on Dedman, almost trying the slider on the 14 car of Prescott. Will do that in turns number 1 and 2. Prescott turns it underneath him. Dedman works alongside again, 3 wide. They're going to go 3 wide again on the exit of turn number 4. No, not quite. Capron and Prescott still side by side. Prescott forcing, I wouldn't say forcing, we're going to say squeezing Capron up into the top side of the racetrack, almost into the fence in turns 1 and 2. Not going to do it in 1 and 2 this time by, but certainly on the exit of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Prescott a little lower now. Will take the line away from Capron. Capron back down to the inside. We keep an eye on the battle for the top 3 as well. And here we go. Cardwell down to the low side. Wilson and C up on the top side of the racetrack. C trying to go 2 for 2 here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Wilson going to fall back to third, but will reclaim second at the start-finish line. I get the feeling that right now Hayden Cardwell, Dylan Wilson are both trying to set up this 33 machine to where they can both get him 2 for the price of 1, if you know what I mean. Use Valvoline. Capron once again puts a slider on Dedman, but Dedman works back to the outside, and here goes Evan C. right through the middle of turns number 3 and 4. Again, he'll put at least a car length between himself and Dylan Wilson. But you know, the 80 car, the D1RT entry is not going away anytime soon. Hayden Cardwell still rides in the 3rd spot on the racetrack. So Evan C certainly breaking up this 1, 2, 3 for the D1RT guys. Right now they sit 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Cardwell all over the back of Wilson into 1 and 2. You just start to see in the right hand corner of your screen through turns number 1 and 2, and again through turns 3 and 4. The 14 just starting to come into the picture right now. There is your 3rd D1RT car that is up inside your top 5. But Evan C through turn number 3 and 4. We've just gone past the halfway stage of this one. 31 complete with 29 to go and still just the one yellow in 91 laps so far here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Prescott now starting to use the middle of the racetrack. Got a bit of a train going up top right now. And I just wonder how much longer until we start to see lap traffic. There's Ryan Dianti. Oh, Wilson. So we're probably about a quarter of a racetrack from getting to the lap cars, and Ryan Dianti is going to be that first car who was a couple of laps down already. And there's contact. Cardwell. Cardwell's going to go around, spins to the infield, so that's not going to bring out the caution. What may bring it out is when he comes back onto the racetrack, but no, he's going to get shuffled back there right now. So back up front, and Hayden Cardwell, unfortunately, he's gone from 3rd back to position 11th, and he is a long way back behind this field if he's going to have any chance at going to victory lane here this evening. He's going to have to pray for another caution. Evan C continues to lead Wilson. Wilson with a slide job into turn number 1 and 2. C caught the wall in the middle of 1 and 2, so that it was a very easy crossover from the 33. C going to slide job Wilson. And once again reclaims the lead at the start-finish line. Another slide job here by Wilson. C drives back down the racetrack. Nearly side by side as they go into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, C still leads from Dylan Wilson. Already you can just see Evan C just trying to set up the corner, anticipating a slide job from Dylan Wilson. Wilson's a lot closer this time by, so this is certainly helping Dylan Wilson. And Dylan Wilson will lead lap number 39. Oh, it is on for young and old right now. Dylan Wilson, your new race leader into turn number 3 and 4. 2/3 complete, 40 laps complete with 20 to go here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Trying to catch a breather right now, but one yellow, and that makes it 101 laps for one caution. As we've just seen a car on the infield, I believe that might have been Daniel Powell. Watching 4th place right now, Kevin Dedman holding off Jeremy Capron. And Dedman, not used to being in, back this far back. Normally he's up on the podium right now. And unfortunately, your top 3, again, now they were running nose to tail down the back straight away. Prescott looks to the inside on Evan C. Now here we go, battle on for second. And what this will do, this will help the 80 car of Dylan Wilson hopefully start to clear away from 2nd and 3rd. We're about a straightaway away from lap traffic, but with 16 laps left to run. Only time will tell if we can get to the back of the field and get to lap traffic again. We know what kind of factor it played in our previous race here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. It allowed the number 33 car to get the job done and go to victory lane for the first time. Prescott now going to move into position number 2, running somewhat of a slide job line. Enters on the bottom and gets to the middle of the racetrack on the exit of turns 3 and 4. He will go straight to the top in turn number 1 and 2. And here comes the Dirty Grass Souls, car number 22. Rallying the top side of the racetrack. There he is. That is Kevin Dedman. We start to close out this race. Here in the main event, the ESR Renault Super Late Model League, presented by Ken Skins, 3D Racing, and of course, Capron's Screen Printing as well. Oh, Wilson makes a big mistake in turn number 1 and 2. Prescott right there to capitalise on that mistake. Wilson, he not only loses 1 spot, but he loses 2 spots, so he goes back to 3rd. Evans C and Shad Prescott now C in the middle of a D1RT sandwich, and here comes the 22 of Kevin Dedman, Mr. Consistency. He's been a bridesmaid so many times throughout this season. He's looking to be a bride for the first time with 10 laps to go. Make it 9 as they come out of turn number 4 this time by, and Shad Prescott now finds himself 9 laps away from putting the D1RT number 14 in victory lane. But just like the previous race did, we got 007 of James Parisi, who was already a lap down. He may just find himself a 2nd lap down, and is this the chance for Evan C, Dylan Wilson, or Kevin Dedman to come from the clutches? and come and take a victory away from the 14 of Shad Prescott. Wilson fighting back up on the inside on Evan C. Cannot get the job done. 53 complete. 7 laps remain. And here, the 22 car, these last 5 to 10 laps, he has just been on an absolute tear. Running the bottom, running the middle, running the top, running anywhere no one else is. Even following their line. And he has certainly been a man on a mission. But can he get to the podium? We will find out. James Parisi going to let Shad Prescott go. Parisi going to stay to the bottom side. Going to keep the car rolling so it doesn't trigger a caution. And with 4 laps to go, this time by out of turn number 4. The 14 car. If we see a yellow from here on out, the point of no return is complete. We will end under yellow. But like so many times before, let's hopefully we can get to the checkered flag and not have to worry about finishing behind the iRacing.com official pace truck. Again, another non-stop race here at the Limaland Motorsports Park with 2 laps to go. And Shad Prescott out in front. Will stay on him for the remainder of this lap and a half. In fact, I take that back because Deadman, he's now going to go to the inside, look for the slide job on Dylan Wilson. Wilson back around the outside. They got the white flag. We race to the start-finish line. Deadman with a slide job into turn number 1 and 2. Ladies and gentlemen, on turn number 4 right now, the 14 car of Shad Prescott goes to victory lane. Evan C comes home second. And Kevin Deadman will come home in the 3rd. Another fantastic race. Some drivers voicing their opinions last week about how much this could be a bit of a, and I quote, 4-letter word, rhymes with hit, starts with an S. It could have been a hit show. Let's take a look at your JR Productions and Media finishing results. Going to victory lane here at the Limaland Motorsports Park in car number 14, Shad Prescott. Evan C going to come home in 2nd. 3rd is going to be the 22 of Kevin Deadman. Dylan Wilson fights valiantly and comes home in 4th. Rounding out your top 5 is going to be Jeremy Capron. Barra Bishop will come home 6. Hayden Cardwell fights back to position 7. David Holloman stays in position 8. Robert Fletcher in 9th. Grant Riles, unfortunately, unable to get from the back to the front, but will come home with a creditable 10th place finish. Home in 11th was Blake Garrett, James Parisi, and Ryan Dianti, and Daniel Powell makes up the 14-car field. We'll see if we can chat with a few of the drivers here this evening. In fact, we're going to chat with 2nd and 3rd. So instead of going down to victory lane where we normally do, we are going to go onto the front stretch of the podium. Last time out, these two drivers finished 1st and 2nd. This time they're going to finish 2nd and 3rd. We'll chat to the driver that comes home in 2nd place tonight in car number 33. It's Evan C. Evan, congratulations on a 3rd place run here, a 2nd place run here tonight. Again, a chance at coming for the race lead, but I mean, Shad Prescott just too good in the end, and unfortunately 2nd place will have to do.
Yeah, Shad was real good there at the end, running the top, and I was a little bit too loose to stay with him.
1 caution in 120 laps here at Limaland Motorsports Park. What is it about this track that you guys just seem to put on an absolute show? Oh, let me get that question out. For some reason, Discord wasn't coming up. But 1 caution in 120 laps. What is it about this track that you guys just are able to put on a good show?
I guess it's not that fast of a track, so you have a little bit more time to be able to react, and it's a pretty wide track to be small, so you got a lot of racing room.
All right, well, look, 2nd place run here tonight. making it a 1-2 in 2 races here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Congratulations. But, of course, before we let you get out of here, sponsor shout-outs, all that good stuff.
Yeah, just think Team VLR, FTP. We made a fast setup here for tonight. Kevin Dedman finished third. We're just coming there at the end. Just we needed that little bit of extra to be able to stay with Shad. And also thanks to Blake Garrett for getting me this nice paint scheme from Gym Memory. And that's about all.
All right, there we go. Evan C. home in second place tonight. Home in third place is going to be kind of a 22 Kevin Dedman. Kevin, a bit of an unusual circumstance here, being in the third place, but I mean it's still a podium, and again some nice points towards your championship. Talk about your race and how you're able to come back up into a podium spot.
Yeah, man, I'm a little bummed out. I'd have liked to at least got my normal spot a second or won it, but it was a great race, man. It was fun. I just I kind of waited too late to go up top. I was working that bottom earlier, and then I kind of got freight trained and fell back to fifth before I kind of found my groove and started working my way back up through the field.
Almost thought it was going to be deja vu in the early going of that race. Yourself and Evan side by side for a good 10 to 15 laps, and then unfortunately your card maybe it looked like it might have gone away a bit, but towards those last sort of 15 to 20 laps, you were hauling 855, and you made a good run back up towards the top three, and you're able to come away with a third place finish.
Yeah, man. I kind of wish the caution had come out when Cardwell got turned around because, I'd kind of ran the leaders back down. And then when Hayden got spun, I basically had to stop, and it gave them like a 2 or 3 second gap on me. And then I ran them back down, but it was just, I think there was like probably 10 or less laps to go when I got there to them. And Shad and Evan and Dylan are tough to get around, man. So glad to come on with the third, I guess.
Well, you continue to be called Mr. Consistency with another podium result here tonight. And again, I want to let you thank some people before we let you go, and just think about how much you are closer to wrapping this championship up.
Yeah, man. Hopefully we can wrap it up next week. That would be awesome. If I can have just another good run, I think I should be able to. Evan was second in points, so he gained a few on me, but not too many. And anyway, I want to thank Dirty Grass Soul, Slide Job Ranch and Ricky Stenhouse, Team VLR, and Full Throttle Performance. Evan and Daniel work on setups a lot with me, and the baby was rolling. Car was good, maybe just a little bit off of Shad and whatnot, but hell, I thought it was a good run, and I look forward to next week, man.
Yeah, well, I think we're 2 weeks away from wrapping up the series, so you got 2 more chances to get that first W of the season. But well done on a third place run here tonight, and of course continue to lead this championship after 6 weeks. Well done.
Thank you, brother. Great job on the broadcast as always, man. Y'all do a killer job.
All right, there we go. Kevin Dedman now home in third place. That's going to wrap us up from the Limaland Motorsports Park tonight. Again, the ESR Red Eye League, the Super Late Models, another 60 laps, 1 caution. So 2 times we've been here at the Limaland Motorsports Park, and we have just seen 1 yellow flag in 120 laps. Well done to Shad Prescott. Again, we do want to thank Ken Skins, 3D Racing, Capron Screen Printing, David Lamb, Daniel Powell, Blake Garrett, all the admin teams behind the scenes here at the ESR Red Eye League. We hope you enjoyed the show across YouTube, Twitch, and we finally got the Facebook feed working for the main event. So, again, we hope you enjoyed the show. And, of course, a big shout-out to our sponsors. Of course, you can check them out on the website. Head over to www.ultimatedirttv.com. And a big thanks to Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder iRacing League, Dirt Leagues Australia, JR Productions and Media, and Black Diamond Motorsports. On behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, the entire management behind the scenes, my name is Brett Wheeler, saying good night. We'll see you next time.